Ready?
Yeah.
Hello, Internet. I farmed for some money, brought some stuff, and decided that I'll go back and save that guy when I have Ash.
Also, I'm here. Hello, everyone. We are the Grin brothers.
Oh, yeah. We are the Grin brothers.
You just blew up that entire table. So, aside from going in here and destroying these people's house, why are you in here?
Because there might be something I can loot. I don't know. They might have had a quest.
Well, you can talk to them. They've got speak bubbles.
Yeah, they've not got a right.
Hello, dear. If you're reading this, I'm off to the old mushroom cavern. The kids are playing somewhere. Don't worry about dinner.
Well,
but he's probably the guy you helped then.
Yeah, probably. And then I just destroyed everything in his house. Alright.
Pretty typical of you, really.
What's this way? Can I attack the right thing, do I?
As far as I'm aware, not the way you're supposed to go, but...
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
He's asleep. Is this a bar?
Looks it. Yeah.
That treasure chest.
Got kegs and all that.
Sweet.
You just can't open things. You have to destroy them first for some reason.
Is this a jukebox? No. Oh, use. I can play songs. Yeah, that's not. Can I use this?
Well, given that, you know, we've got a lower volume, so we probably wouldn't be able to hear most of it.
Can I use the heavy amount of alcohol? Like any of it? At all?
No.
Wow. How dare you, game. What's this say?
Notice, we regretfully inform customers that due to supply shortage, only tribal citizens and soldiers will be served.
That's why apparently the person saving the world doesn't get alcohol.
Nope.
I mean, to be fair, would you want to see me drink flying?
Yeah.
And I just died.
That went spectacularly, didn't it?
So what?
But yeah, Scalebound's been delayed to 2017.
I bet there's something behind this waterfall.
I'm noticing a bit of a trend that, for some reason,
I've been lied to.
there's quite a few people who don't seem to be a fan of the main protagonist of Scalebound, Drew.
Why?
Well, people think he kind of looks like a typical douche bro, as it were.
Probably is.
You know, likely is. But we haven't really found out much about the guy. He's only talked a little bit, and we've got his design. In terms of his background, the only things we really know is that he's from the modern, from the sort of modern world sort of thing, and he's ended up transported into this fantasy world. Other than that, there's not really much we can say about the character. I mean, the moment he goes in the battle, he puts on his Beats headphones and starts listening to dubstep as he fights. Hence that's how the battlefield music starts.
Yeah.
Which honestly I think is kind of awesome how they did that.
Right, heading into the forest.
Yeah,
I like it when they actually give a reason as to why there's music. Right.
but given that so little has been shown about him so far.
Hey! Evil sister.
But wait, I thought his spirit was back at the thing.
Spirit is, don't question it.
But what he seemed
Just
rather
don't
lively
question
there.
it. He's not dead.
Trees. We'll have to defeat it and reach the forest temple.
Did you see that? That?
Not really.
That.
Oh, that.
I think there might be a text.
Again.
Giant black line.
Again, launch title. You can expect these sort of...
As I said, I enjoy it. It's
Wigglies.
not aged too great and it's not perfect.
To be frank, though, it's aged better than I thought it did. Like,
Money!
This is actually, it's still
Jesus, that was a lot of
very
money.
solid.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, no.
for some reason, there's
I'm under threat from him.
there's
Oh, I remember how to deal with this. And look, they've kidnapped the plant. You could probably just...
slip through the bars. Or go underground.
Right, are you ready for this, yeah?
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's right. This guy's actually useful. If I can do it right.
Oh, wow. You've been killed by a pile of rocks.
I'm sure he feels really proud.
Honestly, Kameo could just pick up like a pebble off the ground.
Cool, that was brilliant. Thanks for saving me. Let me show you a secret right past those stupid troll barricades. Don't question the accent.
Okay.
Pummel
Can take control of shells using the shredder.
Yeah. So I'm going to break everything in the local facility.
But yeah, given the so little is known about Drew, it just seems very questionable to sort of be questioning his character so early on. That seems pretty intense.
I forgot how incredibly intense it was.
And yet there seems to be comments sort of suggesting they should change the character, and I'm not sure what there's to change other than the design, which I don't think is that bad of a design really. It doesn't look generic. It looks normal without looking generic, as it were. Like, for instance, I could imagine that be a typical teenager sort of design, but it's not boring as a typical teenager design.
Shredder!
I mean, the sort of complaints generally seem to be they're assuming that he comes across as a rather typical American dude bro, as some people put it. Though frankly, this is not
the time for your slow-mo.
They've got so much luck, because if that's an American dude bro, then they're
better than our dude bro.
They're much better than our dude bro. If any of you have ever watched Kingsman, which any of the kids watching this should never do so, you can see what equates to the common British person through that film. Because they show plenty of them.
It's beautiful. Just
people think we're all posh, but no, that film shows what our common people are like, as it were.
Our commoners.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not sure why I'm accusing them of being commoners. We're only middle class rather than upper class.
Right. So.
Yeah, I used to think that we were actually sort of like upper lower class, but it simply turns out that it's simply because we live in such a lower upper class area. As confusing as that is to say, it's like,
look out!
I'm pretty sure my oldest brother will allow this, because I'm not criticising his workplace or anything like that. But when he was talking with some of his workmates before, a conversation ended up starting off with his workmates saying about how much land they own, or how much land their family owns. It's like, so that's why I always thought we were of a upper lower class, because although we're well off, we seem to be in an area where everyone's
better off than us.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a matter of what people sort of spend on. Like, we don't go on holidays, but that's because we have pets.
Yeah.
We don't have a second house, but we have a really good, single house.
Oh, come on, how could he see me coming? I was on the ground.
Yeah, and you're hiding amongst grass. This grass looks really nice.
I have to kill him with rocks.
Is that a weird thing to say? This grass looks really nice, but it's true though.
Death by rock! I just stoned a man to death.
Like, the character models may not have aged quite as well, but the grass looks really nice. Good on you, Good on you, Kameo, Elements of Power, for having really good looking grass.
Yeah, this guy just uses his magic whistling power to summon explosive shells.
Yep.
Cheers.
They all have mustaches, even their kids.
He's resistant to being kicked in the face on him. I stand no chance. Is there anything to loot around here?
No, unless you can loot that rock.
No, that's nothing. How tragic.
It's like, for instance, like, one person commented because they were sort of suggesting ways they could make Drew sort of more appealing in a sense. One person said simply, changing Drew for a female character.
Well, that doesn't make any difference.
Yeah. Given that we don't know his character, just changing his gender wouldn't make much of a difference, except for design-wise. Because if you're just changing the gender, then wouldn't it just be the female equivalent of a dude bro archetype?
Yes.
That wouldn't be, if it's the personality people are disliking, that wouldn't make it more likable per se.
No.
And I could understand if it was a problem with the design, I guess. But honestly, I haven't heard so much complaint about the design aside from what the design hints to the character. You know, he looks like a dude bro. Whereas honestly, overall, from what I've gathered from his background, the first thing I thought of was Star-Lord. Which honestly, that's going to be awesome.
It kind of is.
I mean, it's more
just reverse Star-Lord.
It's not an 80s Star-Lord, but it's a modern day Star-Lord in a fantasy setting. So that's going to be hilarious. I mean, the guy puts on headphones and starts listening to dubstep as he fights. So that alone just makes me think that Drew's going to be a pretty good character, at least from what I've seen. And I just feel like people are judging him very quickly, purely on...
That guy just died because a bunch of my rocks got knocked off when I got hit.
And it's like,
and
as
they
I said,
just went into his face.
On the science perspective, he is at least more interesting than generic.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, main character of Watch Dogs, was it Adrian or something like that? His design is...
I don't know, you played the game!
His design is fairly generic, you know, because I guess...
Outer spikes.
I guess from what you've seen in the Western designs, like... no offense to, I'm not sure I can give offense to a fictional character, but no offense to people who like Nathan Drake, but his design has pretty much become the most, a really generic design in video games nowadays. You know, the sort of late 20s, early 30s,
Now there's fire.
stubbly male is the generic male design at the moment. So anything different than that does seem better than being, just a generic design. Like, I'm really looking forward to Quantum Break, but I wouldn't say one of the things I'm looking forward to it is the main character, who is literally just the actor. So it's basically, it's Iceman, but he's not in ice form, so...
That's boring.
But it's just like, if I'm to... I just feel people are judging the, Drew early on, and I think that design-wise, he's actually not that bad from what I've seen so far. And of course, that comment about the sort of just simply changing for female doesn't make any sense unless, it's simply a design problem you have.
Yeah.
Because, if it's still sticking to the archetype that he supposedly is, which I won't be surprised if he is that sort of dude bro archetype, but I imagine he'll have character development through the game.
I was gonna say, what's
because
the
that just
problem
makes up. Yeah, because like even if it's a dude bro, like even if they literally had a British chav in the game, there's still character development that can be had. Also, it would be hilarious because people would have to come to face reality that British people have more than one accent.
Americans would have to come to face reality.
Yeah. Americans, we have a lot of accents in our one country. That's not even counting the fact that we're a United Kingdom. There is a lot of accents. Sort of like how not all Americans have that yeehaw Texas accent to them.
Really?
But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say about Scalebound, but...
He dodged.
Fearsome.
Well, he didn't dodge, he just stood there and my attack missed.
Just...
I'm gonna have to stop here because I need to pee really badly. And
fair enough.
We're out of time. So...
Again, given we haven't even fought the first boss, but then again we do already have 2 spirits, I'm not sure if we're making decent progress or not.
We're making Wrath progress, which is, I don't care.
So how many bosses are there in this game?
I don't know.
Because we got Rubble and Tumbleweed without facing a boss.
Like 5.
Okay.
So, see you later.
Cheerio,
I'm gonna
everyone.
go toilet. Have fun, you sort.
Okay,
Nonsense.
cheerio.